Today we're going to look into the lyrics of No Celestial by Sserafim. So here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to look into the English translation of the lyrics and we will analyze them bit by bit. And then I will offer my interpretation, explain some symbolism behind the lyrics, and just mind you that, of course, it's going to be my own interpretation and my own opinions. So just stay open-minded and take what you like out of it, okay? So first, the title, No Celestial. To be honest, when I first read it, I immediately thought of its religious meaning, like being godlike, angel-like, heavenly. And I think it's pretty accurate when it comes to this particular song, as we will see later on. But just to be as professional as one can be, I checked the official definition of the word celestial, and this is what the dictionary told me. So celestial is of, relating to, or suggesting heaven or divinity, and of or relating to the sky or visible heavens. So yeah, it is something of divine nature and also something related to astronomy, so like galaxies, planets, etc. And of course, in the title, we have the negation, so the word no, meaning if it's not divine and no celestial, it's safe to assume it refers to something human, ordinary, or earthly. Bye to the angel-like perfection, stereotypical fantasy. She sings in the first verse. And straight away, we have a clear statement. I am not an angel. I'm not divine. I am no celestial. So she's also rejecting this stereotypical fantasy of women being perfect, angel-like figures. And I really love how bluntly she says it. Like she calls it by its name. It's stereotypical fantasy. And I love how fiercely she's refusing to be put into that box, this golden cage. And I think that the song can be analyzed from two perspectives: a woman and an idol. Idol as a goddess-like being out of this world, blessing the mortal fans with the presence. Isn't it how people see idols? Or at least female idols? Just keep it in mind and tell me, what do you think about it in the end? So then we have lines about starting a fight and rejecting or breaking the rules. The translations vary here. Some say she starts a fight mischievously, some say impudent or cheeky or even outrageously. But I don't think the wording matters so much. What matters is that she's bold and sassy and she rejects the rules that don't serve her. She's not only a talker, but also a doer. In a pre-chorus, we hear her say that she tears her fake wings off with her hands. Wings are fake because it's just a persona, it's not real her. The act of tearing off the wings is symbolic, of course. It's the ultimate rejection of that angel-like fantasy / stereotype. There is no going back, time's up, and now she can finally touch the ground like a normal, ordinary person. In this very moment, when her feet touch the ground, she's no longer an angel or a perfect idol. She's a real person, a woman, flesh and blood. Now the chorus. She sings how she wants to live her real life. Again, not some fantasy, but real life as a real girl, not fake angel. And she says in this moment, there is no fear. She's 100% sure about what she wants and who she is. And so just like that, she falls down to earth. But notice how this fall is a good kind of fall. Normally, when we hear about an angel falling from the sky, it's not such a good thing. But this fall is quite different. It may be a little bit scary because it's something new, something bold, but in the end, it's a good and positive thing. The fall is the beginning of something beautiful for her, like a new chapter. It's diving into herself. She's embracing who she is, her real identity. And now the icing on the cake, my favorite, the post chorus. And I love how they let Chaewon curse here, because thanks to that, it makes the words and the meaning behind them stronger, more impactful. So she's angry, she's done with all of that. She's her own woman now. She's not some angel or a goddess. She says, I'm just me. Yeah, she has some imperfections and flaws. She makes mistakes, but she embraces them. And she wants others to see her in this way too. Just to digress a little bit, when she thinks about not being an angel, I think she means this super popular comparison that started in 19th century in Victorian times when women were compared to silent, pure, obedient, kind angels. And there was even a famous poem at that time, I think Angel in the House, in which the poet described his wife as an angel because she was, you know, silent and she was doing everything and she was just perfect angel. And so then in the song we have a goddess comparison. Of course, it's not about the powerful independent deity, but it's rather emphasizing the girl being worshipped, idolized, kind of like stripped of her humanity. As the post chorus progresses, we see some hope. It is finally revealed who the song is being sung to. Hold me tight, always hold me tight in this chaotic world, because you're by my side. The girl is not alone, and that's emphasized, which is a good thing. There is always someone by her side, be it members, family, friends, fans, or someone else, someone special. Doesn't matter. The most important thing is she has support, which is crucial, especially when facing such big changes in her life. She is supported and she's surrounded by people who love her. She's safe. She can be who she wants to be without any fear. So, like the hero doesn't have to fight alone. In fact, it's more difficult to start a revolution, save the world, or make big changes in your life when you are alone. And I see that No Celestial focuses on team effort, sisterhood, support, healthy relationships. And I love the message of the song. The message that says, I want to be me, and I really, really like being me with all the imperfections, all the flaws, because I am not alone, because I have people that love me, and I can show my true colors and be accepted. That's pretty cool. Let's move on to the second verse. She says that there is so much noise around her, so much chatter, so many ideas, trends, rules. So do this, do that, don't do that, do something else. Everything and everyone fights for your attention, trying to influence you, make you listen. Because nowadays, attention is currency. So there's another TikTok challenge, another beauty standard, another fashion trend. It all comes and goes. It's so easy to lose yourself in it, especially for young generation, like young people. And it's so easy to forget who you really are. It's so easy to doubt yourself or break under pressure. And I think it's even harder for idols because they need to pay constant attention to the public and their fans. So in a song, she raises her voice to outshout all of this. She chooses to listen to herself, to her own mind and her own heart, and she let the things that don't resonate with her or with who she is go into one ear and out through the other. I love that. And she voices out her frustrations. She says she's done. But again, she is not alone. We really need to remember that. I think that's the core of the song, that she is not alone. And she finds reassurance in this thought of having someone with her, having someone that supports her. So let's move on to the last chorus because it's slightly different than the previous one. So she sings, I want to show you everything. always believe in the real me, or some translate as always trust me. Ain't no fear at this moment now, I'm falling down to earth. So, do you notice how nicely the story wraps up? And I think the vibe of the song changed too. It's, for me at least, it's more relaxed, softer, maybe because she's singing it to this special person that is with her. And also, we can see how the girl that sings it, how she changed throughout the course of the song. So, first, she was pissed. She was fed up with being perceived as an angel and as a goddess. Then she tore her fake wings off and she embraced the real her, fresh and blood woman with flaws and unique traits. In the end, she turned to others for support, company, strength, and eventually she became confident in who she really is. I really like these words. I want to show you everything. I want to show you my world. Trust me because I will stay true to myself. These words, to me, they feel more intimate than if she used I will show you everything. Because when she's using I want to show you everything, it sounds like an invitation. So she chooses to show this person or people who she is, to reveal her true self because she feels confident and safe enough and she knows she will be accepted. Like she's inviting those close people into her world and also into her world, inner world. And when we look at it like that, we see that the last post chorus also hits different. It's not so angry like the first one with the cursing and everything. Now it's more, I would say, accepting, reassuring. So that will be it. And I want to say that I really, really like the song and the meaning behind it. To be honest, when I first heard it, the music brought so much nostalgia. It reminded me of early 2000, like Avril Lavigne vibes, first albums of Paramore, and even a particular song, Forever by the Veronicas. I don't know if anyone knows it, but it's pretty old. It's from 2005, but it's fun. I encourage you to listen to it. I'll put the link in the description below. So yeah, what do you think of No Celestial? Do you like it? Do you have another interpretation or can think of different meaning behind the lyrics? Please write in the comments. Let's talk and see you next time. Actually, hear you next time.